Hello there, I have another review for you. It's the review that Cossie has been nagging me about for months, and the stars have finally aligned in such a way to make it happen. So I'm here in my garden, on an uncharacteristically sunny day, in the Midlands of England, UK, somewhere in the sea, just near France. That's where we are. Okay, so Prison Break, I'm sure, has been a phenomenon in the US and elsewhere around the globe, but despite my curiosity about it, it hasn't been possible for me to actually watch it up until now, and because of television scheduling over here, it's been on very late on a Monday evening, which is a school night for me, so I haven't been able to watch it. Okay, this is of course where my friend Scott, hello Scott, she leapt into action with a stack of DVDs, and I immediately sat down to watch it, expecting to watch maybe 2, 3 before I could give it a good review. I was wrong. I couldn't watch 2. I watched 10. Okay, so I think you can probably tell that Prison Break has well and truly got its hooks into me. I like it a lot. It surprised me so much how much I liked it. Okay, so I'm going to lay down what I thought of it. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. The premise of it all. The idea that bugs. The idea that somebody is going to break his brother out of jail by getting himself incarcerated. I thought that was just fantastic. I haven't really done my research. I don't know who came up with the original idea, but I really do commend them. It's as instantly intriguing and bizarre as Girl Who Slays Vampires. It's that kind of thing. So yes, that definitely got my interest. The characters, well, let's start with everyone's favourite, Michael. I really like Michael, and from what I got from Cossie and other fangirls on the internet, because I kind of looked around briefly on LiveJournal and things like that to see what kind of response the show was getting. I kind of thought he would just be a pretty boy and, very kind of emotional and that kind of thing. And he's not. I mean, he is very pretty. He's also incredibly smart, and that kind of took me by surprise. Mainly because I clearly hadn't done that much research. But yes, the way that his plan was kind of slowly revealed, and you kind of understood bit by bit what the tattoos meant and just how smart he was. I think that was fantastic, and he really does make a very good central character. Lincoln I really liked. I found him an extremely interesting character to watch, and I liked his relationship with Michael as well. I thought that was really interesting. Sarah, for me, was one of the weaker of the supporting characters. I can see that she makes a very good love interest, and I thought that she, in those episodes where there was the riots going on in the prison, I thought there was some stunning acting there, but otherwise I think she's been fairly weak and kind of, what's the word? Compared to some of the others, she's really quite normal. I appreciate the kind of stand she's trying to take, being a doctor in a prison when her father's a governor and she can do so much better than that. But I still thought that she was weak compared to some of the others. Teabag. His name makes me giggle when I say it out loud, but I thought he was fantastic, and his character reminded me somewhat of some of the villains in Buffy. Not because he's a vampire, but because the way that Joss Whedon writes villains, you hate them, but you love to hate them, and that kind of came through for me with Teabag. I really dislike him, but I really love disliking him, so I think whenever he's in a scene, he just steals it straight away, and he's brilliant, so I really like him. So characters aside, the story itself, the storylines for each episode, I like how each episode has its own story, and yet there's a plot arc going through it. Because I think that where some scripts have gone wrong in the past for this kind of show is that it's all about the plot arc, it's all about the story running through, and it becomes less about those individual episode lines. But I think Prison Break has got a very good balance. I think that kind of the details in the episodes are fascinating, and the story of each episode is fascinating, and then you've got the kind of joining story of them trying to break out all the way through.